Hey guys, welcome back to May Sky Part... What? 14! 14. May Sky Part 14. Okay, just...
Wow, you forgot how
What? Save... Number 4. Yeah. Where are we at here?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Yeah, all it says, and they would have been right, too.
What?
That's how it starts out.
What?
And they would have been right, too.
What's it? Wow. Oh, wait. I'm okay. How do I know it can be this? I know Mario too well. I must die.
Okay, let's get to it. They would have been right, too. This was the relationship that existed
Okay.
between us. A physical and violent physical violence and all. Yep. Definitely physical violence. That's something that Minori is probably accustomed to.
Physical violence?
Yes.
Why's that?
She has beat this guy up last episode. I feel bad for Mizuguchi. I really do, because he's in this situation.
Wait,
And originally, it was about music.
that was about music.
Originally.
That game was about music.
And now it's not anymore.
I'd say. Well, this thing was just all about rich shit. How am I supposed to? Yay!
Right. More strangers, less friends, each pursuing our own its ends. Off each other, thinking such, yet how much fun to talk. So much. I can't help but I should have felt it oh strange. But sunset's glow was full of... This is a poem, isn't it? Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What is this? What kind of poem is this? I forget. It's not a limerick. It's not a limerick. It's not a couplet. It's definitely not a haiku.
Got flying.
Maybe a lyric or something. I don't know. Sunsets go full of grace. As high as the May sky was out of range, I felt a wind whisper on my face for silence ever did not change. I gave myself May's embrace. May was continuing. And May continues right into my birthday on the 1st. Chapter 2.5. What the... This is gonna go to 40 episodes, isn't it? This is gonna go to legit 40 episodes. I'm not doing that. I'll just do a full day live stream and get a good half of it out of my way someday. May 18th, night. Well, good. It's not the 18th, thank God. 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, he got freaked out. And I'm retarded, apparently. The entire reason I went to that mushroom is to get that flying power. And then I entered the level without picking a power at all. I don't actually believe my eyes that I made that jump.
There had been a sale on Daikon radishes today.
How am I supposed to do this?
Wait for that to go. Then wait for the other one to form.
Oh. Doesn't work.
And the pastry had posted a photo of a huge Daikon, asking for a price. Well, a mere 60 yen. Isn't that like about 50 cents in American? Cause 1,000 yen would be $9.
Isn't that a lot of money in China? 1,000?
Japan, no, not really.
Really?
I don't know exactly the translation of yen. I do know that 1,000 yen is $9 in American.
That's That's in America though. China.
So you take your credit card to Japan with you. You're set. I guess.
Maybe, I don't know.
When I knew if I didn't go, I'd regret for the rest of my life. Wow.
Huh.
Result.
Chris knows that phone.
What the?
I got it.
Well, I almost said a bad word.
Don't do that. Don't say bad words. Well,
How in the devil does...
how does that relate to anything?
The one-up sign went up the pole and the flag went down the pole. Am I the only one that noticed that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is this a laugh? Ah ha ha ha. Minori Kamake was in room 1. I room 2.
Chris is like, what is this?
For one... What the crap is she doing in his room? I just drooled on myself.
That's gross. Look at that.
She is in his room watching TV on the couch.
Yeah.
How'd she get in?
What if he let her-
Okay, just give me a minute here.
What if he let her in?
He just got back from the store, and there was no one there when he left.
Maybe he left the door unlocked. Maybe she has a key.
She just beat him up last episode. So, I highly doubt, and I give up here.
She beat him up.
Yes. Minori Kamake was 1, in my room, 2, watching TV, and 3, busting a gut laughing. In fact, she was pounding on my back while she laughed hysterically. I think the pro tag's just as surprised as I am. Don't you? Raise your hand out there in the audience, even though I can't see you, if you're surprised that this even...
That was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah. That this even happened. 'Cause I definitely am. Yeah, aroma of liver and stir fry. The two foods I despised most in the universe was stinking up in my apartment. My body, my field of vision, were shuddering in Minori's constant thumping, and I was having a terrible feeling about it. I have a terrible feeling about this too. The fact that, first of all, how'd she get in his apartment to begin with?
She's magic.
Kind of like Maurice, I guess.
Who went out?
You didn't. Never mind. You weren't here for Voices from the Sea. She dressed up in... You'd have to see it to believe to know what I'm talking about. Ellipse. To begin with, I love dark daikon radishes, and I have a detailed list of food my preference in hierarchy. For instance, daikon is below rice balls and above curry pilaf. Actually, isn't curry what most people think of as sushi? I don't know.
What's something weird?
I love daikon in my Odin. And so,
That was only the middle one?
there were 10 or so ladies already there. I swear they were tackling each other like football players down to the last down. And that's a football reference. Football is not my sport.
Football. Love football. Wait, what? You played football with us.
I know, but still, it's not my main sport.
What's your main sport?
My main sport would probably be handball, since I know so much about it.
That's not a sport.
It's an Olympic sport.
Yeah, that's not an Olympic sport.
Hmm?
It is?
Yep.
There's That is the dumbest Olympic sport ever. No offense.
The easiest sport too,
That's
especially if
why
you're the
it's dumb.
goalie, because all you have to do is block a ball.
That's why it's dumb though. It's 'cause it's too easy.
Not to me, I love it. I really love it, and I'm not a sporty person at all.
God, you did. Watch it. Think. So the last coin is in there.
And I decided to run in angles that are fair tread. A Dalcon was delicious. A 60 yen Dalcon root was an epic item, actually, worth beyond reckoning. And for combination, I was prepared to charge through a 2-meter thick wall of humans that separated me from my quest objective. Engage hyperdrive. Is that a Star Wars reference?
Yes, sir.
Go! Ugh. A million billion bodies were brutally crushing my body from every possible direction. Compared against the human trash compactor rushing out, train was roomy. Couldn't compare. I'm lost, so. Was Minori actually in his room cooking liver?
Ew, liver?
Actually, it's not that bad, depending on what kind you buy. Chicken liver, though, is terrible. Especially nowadays, being you can find chicken hearts in it. Different stuff. It's gross. I summoned all my strength to try to struggle wiggling my way through. Not that there was even space to put one foot in front of the another. I never understood before the way it suddenly hit me now. How 2 meters might as well have been 2 light years. Wow. The dynamics of the shoppers were like the mechanized infantry entering a field of battle, having some obscure their objective, retreating. Between them did exist openings, chinks in the armor of their formation. Not that I succeeded in taking advantage of them. First time retreating, armored tank took. The second time, another plowed beside me, beginning as it began to invading. Third time, I invoked the spirits of Kamikaze, that's a kamikaze, who had gone before me, with it or on it. And this time, I made it. Glorious, blissful rush. How I felt to it. This glorious, blissful rush was how I felt to stand in the summit of Mount Everest. I bit my tongue so that I wouldn't burst into a wild cheer. Top my priority, standing obtaining the objective after all. My scan then looked at a single last shining huge Dalcon left on the vegetable stand. That thing was unbelievably gigantic, but not the least. O worthy one, thou mighty warrior, only thine hand might the Dalcon caliber be drawn, said the torting little old guardian, Dalcon caliber, who lived inside my Duzlan hand. I'm not even reading this partly correct, am I? Okay. I dive bombed with every muscle in my body, kind of like a baseball player reaching a disparity for safe haven of first base. It was enough to make me understand how a shadow of what Koji Fujukawa might feel like on a daily basis. Then suddenly my fingers came to rest on the Dalcon. The Dalcon felt crisp, cold to the touch. Dalcon chilled by the winds of the season. My heart soared. My soul burst into a song. For the last treasure of ages came into my possession. If it weren't for the fact that another hand came over it, out of nowhere, and grabbed my precious, with all my strength I yanked my treasure up. So did the other hand. I roared out with my righteous. I reached They had trespassed my treasure. Mine. It was all mine, alone, I tell you. Oh, good lord. My precious. Mine, mine, mine. Awkward situation, I might say.
What?
Is she going to be everywhere he goes from now on? Because... Okay, this is definitely anime. Hey, leave that there for a second. This is what Unholy Cobra just did on Super Mario. Froze him in Meg puking position.
This is a dude that likes to puke up big spiky balls and throw them at me. It's kind of gross.
And there, wild-eyed in a school uniform.
I did it again.
Oh, crap.
Chris.
In a school uniform blazer was none other than Minori Kamei, with her left hand grabbing mine. On my hand wore one Dalcon. Meanwhile, my right hand clutching the Dalcon took me a second to recognize the girl was actually science. The metal concept of her did not include the uniform.
Chris.
Between my frigid stares, we froze in the dang Dalcon. Okay.
Chris, I got this. Are you ready?
The fluorescent lights were... I'm kind of... Okay. Those lights were meant to show off the vegetables on the stand. Instead, lit up on the stage like lamps. Stage lamps. I heard angry grannies screeching at us like harpies. And there was this hysterical, desperate sing-song advertisement for whatever fish the market had on special today. So, you know, the random encounters and dating games lead to romantic cutscenes? Oh god. Does that mean that... I sure hope not. I sure hope not.
I got this. I got this. Oh, I don't got this. I still can't do this.
Well, crap. The real thing was one heck of a letdown. Ellipse, ellipse, ellipse. Let go, Minori. No way. I'm never gonna let go. You do it first. No frickin' way. What's going to happen? In isolation of our dialogue could plausibly had passed for conversation between two other people who were violently in love with each other. Well, that... No comment. No comment. Well, that is, we were grabbing each other's hands, unwilling to let go, locked in a frickin' Mortal Kombat over a Dalekon, like we were now. Ellipse. Ellipse. That just went from extremely mean expression to one subtle expression.
Get off!
We held our ground right there in the dang supermarket, staring at each other, burning passionate for Dalekon eyes. Desperately being in public. We almost could have passed for a couple in the Mad Thero's passion, alright. That is, if we weren't playing tug of rope with a doubt. What the heck is tug of rope?
Tug of war.
It says tug of rope.
Yeah. It's tug of war.
I'm pure American. That must be why it sounds weird to me. What was the Dalekon? If we weren't glaring at each other, glaring daggers at each other, right? Otherwise, we could have passed for a couple in a TV drama or something. Well, you're kind of in visual novel drama right now, Protag. Sorry to burst your bubble, but that's just kind of how things are. The battle for the 60 yen Dalekon went another 10 minutes of stalemate. 10 more minutes, and I said, how about we split the Dalcon? And then, and the cost.